Let's take a look at one of the sneaky ways we can make numbers appear a certain way. Consider this scenario in which debt increases by $100 each month. So we're going to keep it fairly simple to start. In January, the amount of debt is $100. Now, we don't have any change or percent change for the month of January because this is kind of our starting point. We're not comparing it to a previous month. In February, we now have $200 of debt. The amount of change in debt is $100 because we're accruing that each month, and the percent change is 100%. That's because 100 is 100% of 100. You're comparing the amount of change with the amount of previous debt. So those two numbers right there. March is where it starts to get interesting. The amount of debt continues to get worse. We now have $300 of debt. We're keeping this steady at $100 each month, but the percent change has now gone down to 50%. This is because 100 is 50% of 200. Again, you're comparing the change to the amount of debt that you had in the previous month. In April, this goes down even further. Our debt is increasing. We're adding the $100 into the debt each month, but now the percent change in our debt has gone down to 33.33% because 100 is 33.3% of 300. Now, the months of May and June show that this trend continues. So by the time we get to June, the percent change in the debt is only 20%, but that's because we're holding the amount constant while increasing the amount of debt that we have. So 100 will continue to be a smaller percentage of whatever the debt is. Always be aware of which numbers are being used. It is actually possible, if we tweak these numbers a little bit, for the amount of debt to be increasing. That means you're accelerating the problem, while the percent of increase of debt in debt actually is decreasing. People will always use whichever numbers are going to make them look better. So it is incumbent on you, the person hearing the news or analyzing the numbers, to know which numbers are being used and what they mean and what the reality of a situation is. Never underestimate the importance of knowing your math.